Welcome to the Chunk Locked PvP challenge, where Rargh and myself are live 4 times a week.
Every new episode, we'll each get 7 new chunks to improve our setup and skills. Sounds simple enough, right? Except for one twist. Viewers will add time to the PvP, and they can add time indefinitely, meaning neither of us will know exactly how long we'll have until the final fight. Welcome to episode high 20-something, because Link and I both lost track of how many episodes this has been so far. I'm behind a few uploads on the YouTube versus when we're filming, so it's 20-something. I am going to be doing some crafting today. So we're at the charter ship in Land's End. We're going to be banking right here. I mean, you guys saw Link do it, and I don't know how much we need, but I'll do the calculations as we go, and I'll figure it out. But we're going again for the 50-ish crafting, maybe 49 if I feel like boosting, just to make a bunch of strength ammies just so I can have them at my disposal. Not really worth doing, except for the fact that crafting is going to be worthwhile in the later game. And with 206 hours on the clock, I can promise you crafting will come in handy. And, you know, at some point, we're going to have to do it regardless. So that is going to be today's grind. Shouldn't take a crazy amount of time. So let's do it.
B's and G's, welcome back to another episode. As you can see, we are super close to 55 Slayer, so that is going to be the plan today, because once we get 55 Slayer, we can then go over to Crystalia here, and we can click the rewards, and we can get ourselves broader fletching for 300 points. We've got 412, so we've got enough points to be able to buy it, and then after that, we'll need to get 52 fletching so that we can fletch broad arrows, and then that's the first thing we can do with that broader fletching. Then from 52, we can go to 55 and make the broad bolts that we'll be using with our rune crossbow, and that will also unlock things like the ability to do the fire caves or the fight caves, whatever you want to call it, and obviously use the RCB for Slayer as well, which would be much nicer than what I'm currently doing. So that's the plan. Bit of Slayer, bit of fletching. Let's jump into it.
1.1k soda ash and buckets of sand. It's definitely overkill. Link actually said he used about 1,000, and I was just... I'm gonna be honest. We got carried away listening to some tunes, and yeah, so we got a bit extra. Let's make them all.
Tell them what kind of tunes.
I'm embarrassed.
Tell them.
It was Christmas songs.
B's and G's, we are just working on this last task. Got about 6 left, I believe. But that is not the point in this clip. We are spinning, and hopefully we can finally get either Varrock, Patadomus, or Apatol. So here is one of the 3 to kick us off today. Come on, please. Please, you little beauty. Wilderness crabs. Like, never gonna use that ever. So completely pointless. All right, here we go. Number 2 of 3. Come on. Runes of Mora. Complete dog shit as well. And the final one, which is gonna be amazing, which means it just makes up for those 2 horrendous ones. Unknown. I don't know if this is actually walkable. Alright, turns out that is a dead chunk. Can't even get there. Has no features whatsoever. So, Kins has unlocked that, and I am gonna spin again. This is my 3rd one. Come on, please. Make up for all that dog shit. That is the blue base of Soul Wars. They recently updated Soul Wars to make it pretty shit now. I probably wasn't even going to go there anyway previously. So yeah, pretty pointless. That is complete dog shit really, guys, unfortunately.
We made like 300 of these so far, but it is time to spin the 3 chunks. You know what? I'm going to manifest it. I'm just going to zoom in really closely on this, and maybe that'll do it. Definitely won't work, but, you know, we got to try what we can try, you know? Spin number 1. Dude, I spun right next to the one I literally just unlocked from you saying.
Yeah, there's definitely a bias in the program.
Dude,
100%.
what? I mean, that's is fucked. Ice Warrior tasks. So
that's actually not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one I've had to skip 3 times, dude. So you know what? That's not a bad.
I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, chunk number 2. Maybe I should zoom as far away as possible.
Just zoom into what you want.
Elid North Bridge. I mean, we're unlocking some of the desert, which I guess isn't the worst thing, but it's just not needed right now. All right, we're gonna zoom like on Vorkath's island. It's so far away. Has to work. Last spin. Oh, Wilderness Pond. That is Moss Giants. That is another task. And Lava Dragons, which I don't think I can actually be assigned. I haven't done or started Dragon Slayer. Not the worst chunks. That's another task. I don't think I had access to Moss Giants anywhere else in the Wildy. I think that's like their only location, if I'm not mistaken. So that is 2 tasks I can do. And like I said, as soon as I'm done with this crafting and make those amulets, I'll be heading right to doing some Wildy Slayer. So that's perfect.
That is 55 Slayer, guys. So we can now unlock and start doing broad bolts as soon as we get the 55 fletching. So I'm going to go do that once we finish this task off. Very, very happy to have that. Obviously, we will keep pushing this up because we are starting to get into like the place where some monsters start being pretty cool. Warp creatures next. Being Kids did talk about this the other day. Since things have like elemental weaknesses now, like the Warp Scepter isn't as good as it used to be. So I don't know if I'll like rush to get that done, but possibly. Cave Horrors as well at 58, so we can get the mask. That would be pretty sick. So yeah, we got some cool stuff coming. Very much looking forward to pushing through these Slayer levels.
All 111 have been made, and it is time to blow away. Drop your comments, because I know there's going to be at least one with a timestamp that goes, haha, Rargh blows. And we're blowing. 43 XP, not too bad.
That is 17 wilderness tasks completed. I'm not going to lie, guys. Those black dragons took forever. Absolutely ridiculous. About 2 hours to kill 14. Just awful. Got PK'd a couple of times, which doesn't help, obviously. But just, yeah, I definitely will be skipping those in the future. Green dragons would have been a great task. Black dragons, a little bit too much right now until I can get the RCB. And broad bolts, which is literally what we are going to do now. So let's go ahead and buy broader fletching confirm. Here we go. Broader fletching now unlocked. Unreal. So the goal now is to go and get that 52 for the arrows. So let's do it. So I've been having a chat with the chat and working out what I want to do in terms of fletching. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make headless arrows. So obviously make arrow shafts, use the feathers on there, and job done. The reason for this is we can then complete Biohazard and I can buy steel arrow tips. The armory, which you need to complete Biohazard to get into, has 800 in stock. And I can't really see many people buying that out. So we'll be able to make a load of steel arrows. I'm sure those steel arrows will be useful at some point as well. And it seems like a fairly efficient way of going about this. So yeah, that's going to be the plan. We'll obviously have to buy a load of feathers as well. But yeah, just going to go ahead and get that 52.
It was actually a little short there on the molten glass, but we have those diamonds we weren't able to cut before, and that is the 50. Like I said, we would have been able to boost anyway, so not really a big deal.
This is going to be 41 woodcutting coming in. While we've been doing the woodcutting, I just opened a bird nest and we got a spirit seed, which is wild. Obviously, that is a long way away until we can use it, but that's pretty cool to get on the account. Coming up to 10,000 arrow shaft. As I say, we are just, what, 3 logs away from getting ourselves 41, which means I could then use the rune axe, which I am going to do. But I think what we're going to do before that is I am going to go ahead, turn these all into arrows or headless arrows. We're going to do Biohazard, and then I'm going to see how much XP, 10,000 arrows gets me.
Only at 13 gold bars in the bank. We have some ore from somewhere, I don't remember, but only 17 smithing. Just Telly grabbed a bunch. We're going to walk up back through... Ooh, who closed the door on me? We're going to walk up back to Edgeville, then make everything. Strength amulets and Ring of Duelings. And then I promise it's Slayer time. Let's get that helmet. Going to be our best in slot helmet for a very long time.
So as I said, we got to do Biohazard, and I am being incredibly efficient. We are going to fletch all of those arrows while doing the quest to really maximize our time here. So yeah, going to do Biohazard, and then we'll get into making the steel arrowheads on top of the arrows.
All right, we're just finishing off the emerald rings. We already have the strength ammies in the bank, so the last one coming in. Boom, hit it. We have 13 rings of dueling. Strength ammy, we have 13 as well. We can make more. As you can see, we have plenty of rubies and emeralds. So it's gonna be some nice, comfortable slaying, and let's go get ourselves a task for the first time in the wilderness.
All right, this is going to be the end of Biohazard, which obviously sets up a lot of quests after that. But the reason we did this was the full access to the Ardy combat training camp. So let's go over there. That is also going to be a Ardy task. We can't do the Ardy diary because I can't do room mysteries, which is so annoying. The amount of quests, room mysteries, and Varrock, which is another reason because I don't have the Varrock chunk, I can't do room mysteries. The amount of content room mysteries and that Varrock chunk hold behind is insane. So if we trade upgrade this guy. Here we go. He sells myth as well, but they're just a little bit too expensive. We look at this, 24 coins each. The steel ones are only 9. Just going to be a lot cheaper. So what we're going to do, we're going to left click and buy 50. Buy 50, and then let's just see how much this goes up to. Goes up to 12 coins. I'll probably buy, let's go 150 a world, and that will be my hopping. But yeah, here you go. We get 75 XP per, which is really, really nice. This is going to be quite expensive, but I do have a decent amount of things to alch. I may have to complete Hand in the Sand to get some more nature runes, so we can actually just alch as much as I want to. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's the plan.
So this is the Slayer kit I've been talking. This is the final product I've been working towards, but it's definitely good enough to get started. So, see what we get for our first task. Yes, only wilderness. We know. Yes, I understand. Bears beat Battlestar Galactica. Let's go do it. Absolutely crushed that bear task. And the next one is Anku. That's actually not a bad one because they drop Addy plate legs. And it's funny, Link told me just to bank my Addy before, and he's right. Like, I don't need Addy to kill bears. But we should get some from them. And if we lose any in the future from dying, you know, it'll just replenish. But aside from that, guys, I mean, it's going to be pretty boring tasks. So I'm not going to record every task I get. If anything interesting happens, I will be sure to let you know. Are some upgrades we can get, like the magic scroll that Link got, and that might actually be it, so never mind.
Ring of Wealth scroll.
True. It is that time of the stream. We gotta spin 2 chunks. I don't need to even say what I want, guys. No words needed. Mulch! Finally got mulch. I mean, it's not the one we like really wanted, but it is a CA, and it is by far the easiest way on these accounts, I believe, to kill the lizardmen shamans. So I'll take it. So I was a bit too loud. I've had a few drinks, so I apologize if I'm a little energetic. Lighthouse. I don't know if I could do the what's it called?
Nah, you can't. You need Varrock Chunk.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, Varrock Chunk seems to be the bane of everyone's existence.
All right, the fletching grind is going pretty well. 47 fletching and still got 160k. We're just making up a few more headless arrows. But before we go any further, we got a couple of spins to do. So let's see if we can get anything decent, please. Varrock me. The chat have been giving me shit saying I'm not going to spin Varrock ever. So it'd be great to do it right now. Ooh, East Lava Maze. Gets me closer to up here. I'll take it. That is 1 away from Mage Arena 1, which is pretty cool. That'd be a sick one to do. All right, and the second chunk. Unmarked grave. That is so dog shit. It's not even funny. Wow, that's bad.
That is the first Laren's key on the account. I actually don't know if I can. Oh, we're way far away from Laren's chest. All right, here we go. It's right. It's this one, the small, the big one. Oh, well, let's not even talk about the big one because that is many chunks away.
And there it is, BCG's 52 fletching, meaning I can now make broad arrows. So that is going to be the plan for sure. So I'm just getting some funds together so I can actually afford to do the broad arrows. It's going to be expensive, but that's the way it goes. 255k, but that is 70 magic coming in, which is pretty crazy. It means as soon as we get barrows, we will be able to just chuck on any arims if we do get it. So that's pretty cool. 70, that's so nuts that is like one of my highest combat stats now. All right, anyway, yeah, going to continue with this quickly, and then we're going to do the broad arrows.
And there is the second good drop of the Wilderness Slayer, the first Laren's Key. We actually got a second one, and the Ring of Wealth scroll. I don't have an MSB, but I would love the other scroll, the Magic Sherpa scroll, because that, you know, 2 specs, higher range attack, just overall a huge upgrade on that weapon. And eventually we'll get it. Soon the hard clue scrolls will be flowing, but this still is good to get. I think it's only 55 crafting. I do have plenty of crystal keys in the bank. We have tons of dragon stones, and it won't be hard to get once we get that 55 crafting.
There it is, VCG's 55 fletching coming in. We can now make maple longbows and broad bolts. So let's grab some from Crystalia here. Let's grab 10. Let's grab 10, really treat ourselves. We don't have enough feathers at the moment, but let's just put a couple of these on so that we can see the broad bolts. We will change it so that I can like click over and over again to get a lot really fast XP. But that is broad bolts on the account with an RCB. Oh my god, this is going to be so good. Really looking forward to this. So guys, that was 55 fletching, but before we do anything else, we do need to spin 2 more chunks. I would love to get Varrock. I would love to get Patadomus. And of course, Apatol. They're the 3 we're really pushing towards. It would be amazing if I could get one of those 3. Let's see. First of the 2. Please. Please, one of the 3. It's more of the Isle of Souls. Dude, I really don't want any of that. Like, it's so pointless, all of it. And it opens up so many chunks as well. I hate that. I hate that. All right, and the second one. The Stranglewood Mine. Well, there we go. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That is all the Stranglewood unlocked. Fuck me.
Currently doing Ice Giants task, and it's time to spin yet again. We're still just slaying. Nothing's really changed, getting that XP, but we have 2 spins on the chunk picker. Let's see what we get, guys. Let's see what we get. Come on. It is not. All right. I can't do anything really right now. I guess I can start the quest, kill yaks and everything. Does that matter? No, but it's a beginning. It's something. It's something that's leading in the right direction, and I can never complain about that. Let's definitely take that off, that off. Those are just water chunks. All right, second spin. Give me Wildy or Apatol or Wintertot. I swear I'm gonna keep saying this till I'm blue in the face. Abandoned mine? Oh my god! No, I need... Wait.
Patadomus.
Oh, no, you're right. Fuck. Damn. Sorry, I got really excited because that is salve. The moment I can do Patadomus, that is a huge chunk, though.
That base of Jace is 60 prayer coming in. Currently doing a cheeky little task here with the Howl Hands, and we get ourselves 60 prayer, which is really nice. Just had a cheeky little safe spot here. Yeah, that is incredible. So whenever we can get Rune Mysteries done, then we can unlock Chivalry, which is pretty cool. And that is 19 tasks completed, 157 points after opening up Border Fletching, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what we get here for our 20th task. Ooh, 143 jellies. I mean, if we had Ancients, that'd be an incredible task, but unfortunately we don't. But I'll probably do it.
We are 1 Anku kill away from getting 55 Slayer. Oh, and the poison ticked it down. I still need my fletching to get much higher. We also don't have enough points for the broader fletching, so I am just going to continue to do what I've been doing. Oh, that's right. We can get a leaf-bladed sword through Turost, which I think are like an okay task. The leaf-bladed sword isn't too bad when it's paired with the Dragon Defender, so I wouldn't mind them. I guess I can't even get them through Wildy Slayer, but, you know, it is a nice new milestone. Yeah, but this is going to be a Slayer episode. I'm going to be doing a lot of Slayer. I don't really know if I'm going to detour to fletching at all. Maybe I'll do Temple of Ikov or something because it gives some fletching XP, but for the most part, training melee, getting our Slayer up, and stacking up those points as much as possible.
So, after doing all the broad bolts and all the fletching and all that, I have literally 500 GP to my name. I am broke as anything. So the plan is I'm going to finally complete the Hand in the Sand, and that way I'll have access to the runes, the nature runes specifically, in Yanil, and that way I will then be able to just, like, alch on the fly and be able to just get this cash stack back up, because, yeah, as I say, I'm so broke. I've got nothing to work with at the moment, so that's the plan. I've got everything I need other than some red berries, so I'll probably fire over to Port Sarim, grab those, but yeah, we're going to start the quest now. There we go. That is Hand in the Sand completed. 9,000 crafting XP, which is actually really nice. 1,000 thieving XP, and of course access to the Wizard's Guild. Like, it's 50 crafting coming in, which means I can now make strength ammies, which is really nice. But also, on top of that, we can now go and talk to Bert, and every single day, he will put 84 buckets of sand in my bank. So I'm just going to make sure I do that whenever I remember, whenever we're around here. Because it'd be nice just to have like a surplus of like hundreds and maybe even thousands of sand before we start the crafting, like the proper crafting grind. So yeah, let's talk to Bert. I think we just right-click sand. Boom. And that is 84 buckets sent to the bank. Lovely. It is that time to spin, B's and G's. We are just doing a jelly task. 56 Slayer did come in, which is pretty nice. That is warped creatures, so, you know, I could do the quest, and I could go and get a warp scepter if I wanted to, but yeah. Not something that's on my mind right now, to be completely honest. But yeah, it's time to spin, so let's go ahead. Let's see if we can get something. Patadomus, Varrock, or Apotal. They're the 3 we want. I would also take Wintertodd. I don't know if I'm 1 off or 2 off, but yeah, that'd be a sick one to get as well. But here we go, the first of 3. Can you walk there? I think you can. I think you walk through there for Wild Gothic Sleep or some bollocks. Brilliant. Thanks so much. All right, second one. Patadomus. Fucking Domus! Come
Dude,
on!
I thought Apatol for a second. I'd much rather you get that than Apatol.
Yeah, it's the worst of the 3. It's the worst of the 3 for sure. But I can now, do that, and that then opens up Port Phasmatis. I'll do my third then. Let's see. Give me Varrock. Kids will be fuming. Ooh, desert mining camp. All right. Yeah, cool. We'll take it. I am buzzing. Patadomus finally unlocked. Thank you so much.
I'm also at Jellies right now. 40 more to slay. Easily my favorite task so far in the Wildy. They have 120 defense, but we're banging through them pretty quick. First of 3. Let's see what we get. You know what? I'll probably start to bank as I'm spinning these. Oh, great. The Stranglewood Temple. Just what I wanted. Let's pick up that Addy Battle Axe and we spin again. Come on. All right, that is a fully water chunk, which obviously does not count as a spin. Let me just get rid of some of those. And I think this one we decided to be unlocked as well. I don't know how that got undone, unless I just forgot to click it. All right, second spin. That one was all water. See what we get. Spin number 2. It's a big spin. The Calphite layer. You know, I mean, I guess it's cool. Don't really need it for anything right now. I already had Calphites unlocked, so it's kind of whatever. Next spin. Dude, there's no way I'm not going to get Apatol today as well. I think I need the one above it for Biohazard as well. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go run off and do it, but that is a part of Varrock. I guess, you know, slightly getting closer to actually not really, because 39 and over would be the quickest way. That sucks. Not really stoked about those set of spins. This one's all right, though. That one at least leads towards something.
All right, we're going to go ahead and do Priest in Peril, because I want to get those chunks unlocked ASAP so that we can then have the potential to roll Port Phasmatis and, of course, Mosler Harmless as well. So, yeah, we're going to get this done. Looking forward to it. It's one we've been waiting for. That is Priest in Peril completed. 1 quest point, access to Mauritania, 1,400, prayer XP, and the Wolfbane dagger. And we can now go into Moray, which is just the best part about this. The other best part as well, guys, once we jump out of here and go in. Let's do that quickly. I think he's going to, like, shout at us. I think he sort of says, like, you can go. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, cool. Is because we have this chunk unlocked, I can do Nature Spirit, which then means I can do Fairy Tale 1, which then means I can do start Fairy Tale Part 2 and get Fairy Rings unlocked. So Fairy Rings is the goal now. I was also talking to the chat and just saying that we are 2 chunks away from Barrows now. We would need the Morton one and then Barrows. So, you know, we could, if we get disgusting luck, that could be the next time that we spin the 2 for the timer. Could just be these 2. I mean, why not? Why not? That is Nature Spirit completed. 3,000 crafting, 2,000 hit points, 2,000 defense XP. I also got 60 prayer, which I didn't actually notice while I was doing one of the quests. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, so 60 prayers now on the account as well. It is Fairy Tale Part 1 time. Now, we do have to get 3 random items, and there is a chance that one of those items is something I can't get. So we'll see. We'll see. But we're definitely going to give this a go.
Not really too much to record, guys. Still banging out that slay. We're actually very close to 56, which is nice. We got 72 defense. Wow, really close to 72 attack. Getting there on the strength. We're on the controlled grind. Unless we spin Apatol right now. And you know what? This is going to be the time. This is going to be it. Let's spin. I'm really feeling it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, that is like the most awful spin I've seen in my life. All right, maybe not. You know, that just sucked all the mojo out of me. Last spin. Oh my God! Oh, we got it! Oh, take me there, baby! Take me there. Take me to the promised land. Hexo, cue the edit. The quest is about to be complete. I think we have to alch a few things in the bank. We definitely have enough stuff to get 100. Actually, we might have 100k now because we just got 10k from the quest. And let's go grab that money. Let's do the training and all that jazz and, you know, turn this account into something new, something fresh. No longer need that D spear. You know what? Let's wear it while we walk there one last time to send our farewells and our final regards.
I am just about to find out the 3 items I'm going to need for Fairy Tale. So if these are ungettable, then I can't get fairy rings. If I can get them all, then I'll be able to unlock fairy rings. Let's find out. Come on. All right, what do we need? Let's have a look. Let's go to the quest thing and have a look. We need a pair of secateurs, yeah, a king worm, a bit of snake grass, and a lime. Oh, that's so easy. Lovely, I can do all of that. That's incredible. Okay, we can get fairy rings, which is going to be awesome, but that is not the main part of this clip because it is time for us to spin chunks, so let's do it. I was just saying to Kins how crazy it would be if I get Abatol now and we just both do it in the same, like, little chunk of time.
I said I'd quit the challenge.
Well, get ready to quit, kids. The first of 2. Oh, it's the like rag and bone man bit. Yeah, not really too helpful at all, to be honest. But okay. And the second one. Come on, you beauty. Abatol me. The East Boneyard. Yeah, don't think there's gonna be much. Yeah, just more of the worldy, really. Okay, all right, nothing crazy, but it's all good. We got things to do. It is time to fight Tanglefoot. I mean, nice, easy fight. Just protect from melee and using the secateurs, so no problems here whatsoever. And yeah, as I say, it's pretty much plain sailing now to getting fairy rings unlocked, which is going to be so big, honestly. The amount of times, because of the chunks being so weird, like, we have to, like, walk somewhere or it takes forever to get somewhere. That is going to change with this bad boy. I'm so looking forward to having them unlocked. This is going to be quest completed. 3,500 farming, 2,000 attack, 1,000 magic, and this is actually pretty cool because that takes us to over 1k total, guys. 1,009 total level on the account now. 17 farming coming in, which is really nice. And then, as I said, we are just going to go ahead and start Fairy Tale 2. We just got to do like a very small amount of this quest to be able to unlock the fairy rings. So we're going to do that now. Guys, I totally forgot about this. You have to go to all these random locations, and I can't do this Zulrah one. I'm one chunk off it. I thought I had it. It's the chunk next to it. You learn something new every day. Turns out it's just for that Xanaris like portal thing or whatever that is. The fairy ring in there. I can still use these. Like if I go to Ardi, it works. It works. So we can use fairy rings. Oh, thank God for that. I didn't just waste all my time. That's incredible.
Several hours later, see if we get anything good. I think we will get that HP level. And I don't know why they throw me by the cooking range. 110k XP in total, 1 XP drop, 75 HP, 72 attack, 91 combat. Oh, we are dangerously close to 77 strength. Oh man. Oh, let's go get ourselves a scimitar. Dagger, hook a brother up. Let's tell you, oh, we gotta get out of monkey form, but there it is. Holy crap, there it is. The first dragon scimitar on these accounts, and man, that feels good. Pair that sucker with the defender. We were just talking about it. That's why the spear kind of sucks. As you see between the strength bonus, the spear, and the D-sim, it's not really that bad of a difference, but the spear is two-handed, and having that extra attack and strength bonus with the defender, it's a no-brainer not to use it unless something is like incredibly weak to crush or stab. Well, probably not even stab. I'd probably just use the dragon scimitar for that as well. But yeah, just very stoked about this. Let's get back to some Wildy Slayer. We still have those ice warriors. I believe it's 69 of them to go, and let's get some XP. And we are back like nothing happened. Oh wait, something did happen. We have a dragon scimitar and we're at the ice warriors. Just wanted to get a shot of the first sim in use. Oh man, this is gonna speed everything up by 20%. We just did the calcs. At least compared to the dragon longsword, I was using the spear, but yep, first in use. You guys saw it here.
It is that time again to spin 2 more chunks, guys. Let's see what we can get. Let's see. Come on. Just one good chunk out of these 2 would be lovely. Just one good one. Center North Wildy. Yeah, not going to be too useful, but it pushes us closer towards the top, so I guess it's not horrendous. And the second one. Come on, Varrock me. Varrock me. Please. More Star Wars. Fucking brilliant. All right, well, yeah, nice.
We are in the spot that we spawn 8-bit. This is the good luck spot. Maybe every time I spin in the future, I just come over to Ice Wars and kill a few. 2 spins. What we get? Oh, Rocky Desert. I mean, it's leading towards some fletching XP if we get Bedouin Camp. It's leading a little bit towards what's the quarry? What quest is that? The Granite Link. King's Ransom, and we're leading towards Desert Treasure. So, it's not completely dead, but for right now, it doesn't really mean much. Second spin, last spin of the day. River Elid, the south one. Wow, it's really pushing me desert. And 77 strength. And shit, that would have been 2 medium scroll boxes. Like, everything's happening in this clip.
That is 20 wilderness tasks completed. So that gives us 125 points, giving me a total of 282. Gonna get another task. 105 black demons. You can fuck right off. I'm not doing that task again. Absolutely no chance. Right, let's cancel that task. Boom. And let's get another one. Not trade. Let's see. 73 pirates. I can't do that one either, guys. Oh, no. Okay, cancel. This was going to be a clip about getting bigger and badder, guys, but it's turning into...
Oh, wait, zombie pirates. Did you already cancel it? Wait, do zombie pirates count?
I already cancelled it. I got 90 bears. I've already cancelled it, so fuck me. We now have 222 points, which is more than enough to do this. We're doing it. We're doing it. We are getting bigger and badder. Where is it? Where is it? Give me bigger and badder.
1 hour later.
Here we go. Bigger and badder. Confirm. 150 points. Boom. Lovely. That is now unlocked. Let's absolutely make sure that got unlocked. Yeah, bigger and badder is now unlocked. That gives us the chance to get a superior when we get a relevant task, and also gives us some better drops. XP, and possibly we get like an imbued heart, something like that, spoon, something like that. So yeah, happy days.
Finally happened. The magic short bow scroll. I just banked. I'm just gonna bank. I'm gonna bank because I really don't want to lose this. It took a while to get. I'm sure I'll get a few, but just in case, I'm gonna bank it. Happy to see that though. That's something we've been going for since the last stream before this one, and I swear we've gotten like 6 Ring of Wealth scrolls. So I think it's quite expensive too, actually. Oh, 25k. All right, that definitely dropped. Ignore me. Just logged out from a PK. Don't worry, I'm still playing. But we just got to 222 on the clock. What the heck, guys? Link and I have been discussing potential to do interim fights at some point. We don't know how we're going to introduce it or what we're going to do to make it happen, but we know you guys want fights, and I think this final fight is a lot further away than we previously said it might be. These guys are mental. Sorry, I was running away from PK. That's why I'm in the gray right now. But yeah, so, stay tuned for that, because this timer only goes up and up and up and up and up, and it's not stopping. So before I do any more Slayer, I do actually want to extend Revenants, because that is the main task that I want. I know Link's going for it as well. It'd be silly not to. We're still very far off broad bolts because we don't have the fletching, so I'm not really like in a dire need to get the bolts right now. But that is Revenants extended, and maybe we'll get lucky right now with getting them. Magic Axes, I think I actually have to skip that. We have 73 points, so yeah, we can skip. That's quite annoying. It's my first skip. It's a great task if I could do it, but I can't. So let's hope we don't get dicked again, or else I might be fucked. Black Demon. Oh, see, now I'm a... Oh, I wanted to skip.
This is what happens, kids. This is what happens.
Oh, dude,
I threw away like 70, 100 points or something. I can't remember.
See, now, normally I would block them if I didn't just spend the points on Revenants. Oh, fuck me. I should just.
The problem is, mate, it's like a 3.5 hour task.
I know.
You can just get the points back if you get a decent task next.
Yeah, but I can't skip. So if I get Magic Axes again, I'm like fucked,
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's kind of. Ooh. I mean, the odds are well on my side, though.
Go on, do it. Do it for the video. Do it for the video. They'll love it. They'll love it.
But if I get blocked out, I look like a fucking asshole. So you guys might have noticed that the clock's at 2:30 hours right now. We just had a massive wave of support. Everyone is saying just risk it, just risk it, just risk it. The thing with Black Demons, as Link said, it's like a 3-4 hour task. It's bad. It's bad XP. It's annoying. If it was just maging, it wouldn't be so bad, but maging in the wildy, you're risking runes and stuff. It's just a boring task as well. I will be blocking Black Demons when I can. You know, if I can go back in time, I probably would have blocked them first, but you can only block when you get the task, so it's hard to you know, figure that stuff out. It skipped. Let's see if we're gonna be blocked out of Slayer. I can always Turiel skip, but at the same time, I lose my streak. Let's see. I hate you all, dude. I fucking hate every single one of you guys. Oh my god, I literally hate every single one of you guys. Still not stoked. I am getting rid of my 9 streak task, but again, I did it for all the support. The time is absolutely mental. We literally wait. You're still on? Oh, dude, I got so scared. I got so scared that he wasn't gonna cow fights. We can actually kill cow fights now. Oh, that's annoying. But you know, I did it for the homies, and at the end of the day, we're here for XP over points, and the points will continue to come quick with Wildy Slayer. So, although I'm not gonna get peer pressured again, mark my words. Well, we're about to find out if I get locked out of Wilderness Slayer again. Oh, it's Fire Giants. This is becoming my nightmare. Literally, I said magic axes and Fire Giants. I can't do. Those are the 2 I can't do. I think there's something I'm missing. Rogues I can't do. That's the other one. But we are back to Crystalia. We all know your team, Link. Don't give me something bad. And shit task, but I'll do it. You know what? No, before Team Link says, oh, haha, skip it. I can't. Don't have the points. So I'm doing it. That is going to be the wrap up of today's episode. Link wanted a goal for himself and he got it. You'll see it in the next clip. We're still wildy slaying. We had some hiccups, a little stressed about it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really mean too much. There's Renar. Love seeing that. We are 57 Slayer, 13k away from 58. And we're going to keep slaying. That's all I have to say. There are my stats. 72 attack, 77 strength, 72 defense. And I'll see you all in the next one.
That is 137 points, guys. We have a task I can do. Moss Giants is what I can do. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go and get ourselves the Revenants unlocked. I think if we go to the extend here. Yeah, there we go. Whenever you get a Revenants task, it will be a bigger task. So let's go grab that. 100 points. And as I say, we still have points left over. 37 points left over. And I have a task I can do. So we'll go well over into the 60s or something like that. That is going to be the end of the video for me, B's and G's. Hopefully we get some revs in the next video. Nearly 58 Slayer. Stats are looking pretty tasty. Pretty happy with it. So yeah, we're going to jump into that in the next episode. I'll catch you all in the next one. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at midday Eastern Standard Time or 5 PM UK time. Just click the channel as we're live here on YouTube.